Hey, it's Kyle, and we've come to the end of the semester. For my long-term career goal, I've chosen to be a filmmaker. That's my current goal. I've changed it many times, and that is one thing I have learned about myself this semester, is that I am extremely indecisive. And one thing that this semester, this class has helped me with, is to become more decisive. So my current goal is to finish my degree in history at the SRJC, and I plan to go to Sonoma State and continue in history. And you might be asking, how does that connect with filmmaking? Well, the way it connects for me is that I love nature, I love art, I love making music, I love people, and I love film. And currently, I'm a videographer. It's a little side business that I do, and I'm always working with clients and just different people from many different walks of life. And what's really cool is that as I do this job, I notice that it covers many of the things I love. And it also gives me the freedom to work from home and the spontaneity to go and get all kinds of cool shots in different places. I feel that someday there's going to need to be another Ken Burns. And if you don't know who that is, that's a documentarian who he just captures really awesome stories from the past. It's all about stories, and it's all historical. He's made one on baseball, on jazz, on basically if you name it, he's basically made it. And so yeah, that's something that I would really enjoy doing, I feel. Closeness is actually one of my values. I feel that I am an introvert even though the Myers-Briggs test told me I'm an extrovert. And I feel like I'm an introvert because I really connect well with meaningful one-on-one relationships and conversations. And I feel like that's something that I can capture in filmmaking. Another value and skill of mine is just communication. Just like everybody, I've had a lot of conflict in my life, and something that I feel that I've kind of picked up along the way and learned through my education at the JC is just to have empathy towards people, because we're all in this together. We're all going through life, and we all have our own set of problems and issues, and just getting through confrontation in a manner in an honorable and respectful way. I feel that that is really important, and that's something that I feel that I have gained, but it's also a value of mine to be able to communicate authentically with people. And filmmaking, you have to communicate with your client to get the overall vision. You have to communicate with your team to allocate positions of what they're going to be doing, whether they're holding a mic or working the camera. You also have to communicate to the audience. You have to communicate a certain message to the audience. And what is that going to be? And so that's not only a value but a skill of mine, communication. And the last I want to talk about is creativity. It's really a creative job to be a filmmaker, because you're a translator. You take the client's vision and then you have to translate that into the medium of film and have it communicate to the audience what the client was originally anticipating. And so creativity is another value and skill of mine that I feel like I have picked up over the years. My current next steps in pursuing my career goal is just to finish strong at the JC, to finish my associate's degree in history, and to do the transfer process just really well, to apply for tons of scholarships and financial aid and EOPS and just all of those things, just to do that well. One of the things about filmmaking that doesn't really contribute to my overall goal is that it could really be a time crunch, and that could be really stressful. The only thing I really wouldn't want is for it to take me away from the people that I love. Yeah, I could work from home, but even while I'm there, I'm not engaged emotionally with the people, with my family or friends or my teammates. I feel like my ability to be able to manage my time well and to take ownership for myself, but also to allocate well different tasks, that's going to really contribute to my health and wellness, my spirituality, just my personal life, my psychological well-being, all the things that were listed.